once, going twice. All right, you guys, let's go. Who's got a question? Hey, Cherry, how are you? I'm Devin. All right, somebody here got a question about somebody ripping something off or stealing. Everybody hits it once. It's always dead, or everybody talks at one time. I think that's YouTube that does that, but whatever. You guys hear me okay? All right, AB, I'm doing okay. It's Sunday and it's snowing where I am. Hello. Do you answer questions about... No. No. I don't answer questions about deities. Sorry. I mean, I would prefer not to. Let's put it like that. I would prefer not to. I'm here to help the average Joe. All right, Cherry Blossom, you're talking about what's coming towards you in love. You're single and you're a Cancer. Are you a female? That helps me. You're welcome, Devin. Are you a female, Cherry Blossom? Yes. I guess. Page of Swords. All right, we don't need to restate her question. We don't need to restate her question. I see. Okay. Okie doke. All right, Cherry, here's what I'm... Hey, Thelma. Cherry, here's what I'm seeing. Part of it is them just kind of restating the question. It's like this. It's like they're looking at you and you appear to be very attractive woman. Queen of Wands is a very attractive female. Outgoing, witty, funny. Got it going on. Ace of Coins. Looks like your money's right as well. And you're very cool, calm, and collected, you know. As far as the day-to-day goes, it looks like you're pretty cool, calm, and collect. And if there is something going on behind the scenes with you, you're very good at hiding it. That's for sure. Especially when we talk about relationships. You know, I think a lot of people, the deal with you is a lot of people are unsure. So like to the everyday Joe, they're unsure if you're in a commitment. There's an opportunity here in the future, a destined event, if you will. And I see you, whatever this event is, you look really good. I don't know, you've put extra care into yourself this day. I see an opportunity here in the future for you to work with someone. Okay? I see an opportunity here in the future. You know, you kind of you attract your tribe, so to speak. Yeah. You're just going along your everyday, the mundane tasks of life. And I see an opportunity here to work together with someone. This person might be unsure though, like where you stand as are you available or are you open to this? To me, it looks like you're open. Your body language in all of these cards is very open. You know, it looks like you're giving off all the right signals is what I'm saying as far as body language. It looks like your eye contact's on point. Your body language is very open and very receptive. There's a destined event in the future, the near future. Looks like you're going to be very happy. I don't think you're going to see this coming. It looks like you're just doing the very day-to-day tasks. And it's an opportunity here to work with someone. It could be someone at work. This person, let's just say for hypothetical reasons, this is someone you work with, right? This person may be asking about you behind the scenes, like, what is her deal? What is her deal? They see you as a good catch and they're trying to learn more about you, but it may be through other channels, asking other people very nonchalantly. And there's a destined opportunity here, and someone looks like they've hit the lottery. Especially if this is an invitation to take you out. It could be one of those group things, like where everybody goes, like where more than one person goes out. And it's like, yeah, sure, I'll go. Why not? I'll tag along. Yeah, this could be definitely the opportunity to get to know someone a little better. And I see you working together with someone in the future and being very happy. Not losing your freedom. Or losing yourself in the process. That's what I'm seeing. Anything else you can tell, Cherry Blossom? Right. Again, very happy. Very, very happy. Very happy. The Sun. You got really good cards, especially when I ask about the future. Are you a fire sign? There's a lot of fire energy out here. You got Aquarius out here in Sagittarius. Things are looking up for you for sure. There's an opportunity, a doorway, a door that opens for you. I see someone stepping right through it too. This person is absolutely amazed by you. Or you them. But it is a gentleman, Knight of Cups. That's a love offer. Yeah. Yeah, this King of Wands, it's the gentleman here. Right. I see. Well, that's funny. Okay, don't get overdressed. Don't get overdressed for this thing. Don't get overdressed, baby. Okay, don't get overdressed. Yeah. I think you'll feel foolish if you get too overdressed for this event that you're going to. Also, it looks like men may be avoiding you. So here's the thing about you. You're coming across as something along the lines of men. If it looks too good to be true, it is. That's the vibe check that they're getting. That someone like you would never be interested in someone like them. Now, on the flip side of the same coin, I see you getting very excited. You may think that this is an upscale place this person is taking you to, or why. I don't know what leads you to believe that this is an upscale event. It looks like it doesn't look like. I'm seeing a date here. Person makes good money. Sorry. Person makes good money. But then I see them taking this risk. And another thing, the gentleman that does make good money, don't be foolish here or naive, because this is a gentleman that may be that is very excited about you, but they don't want you to see them as a paycheck or a walking wallet, so to speak. So they may downplay the event because they don't want you to see that side. They don't want you to look at them for what their net worth is. Because there's something about in the future you being not interested or bored, not engaged by this date that you go out on. Because it's so take it with the flow, I think you just expected something more grandiose out of this date. And I see you disappointed. Maybe even overdressed. I see you enjoying the conversation, even if it's just coffee. And you're going with the flow, to be fair, this person, it looks like they're trying to test you out a little bit. You may not be picking up the cues of this gentleman that he's interested in you like that as well. It looks like you're coming across as someone that's hard to read. And they're not for sure if you are picking up on the cues, like they're trying to flirt with you. This person's kind of disappointed, where they're getting left with confusion at the end. And it's like, well, to be fair, we just went here or we just went there. Now, whether that's you or this other person, it's like expectations get deflated in the future. You expected a little bit more, especially when it comes to wherever you were going. But to be fair, honey, this looks like a first date. It just looks like you're very excited. Why you get so excited and feel the need to dress up, and it just turns into something nonchalant, like a nonchalant, very casual place where you look like you are overdressed, like you're getting ready to go to court. Something like that. One of you is. That's what I'm seeing in the future, to elaborate. Anita. Dizone feelings for Anita. All right. What is Dizone's feelings for Anita? Dizone's feelings for Anita. Well, let me keep going. Yeah, you're both out here. Okay. Wow. That's kind of... Well, well, well. Anita, I don't know what's going on with you and Dazone, but they're telling me, first of all, Anita, are you the female? You're welcome, Cherry. Anita, are you the female? When I have to, please tell me in the future, this is to everyone, I need your sex. Are you a female or a man? So I know how to read the board here. Because what I have to do is scroll down and then people get lost. And they complain that I skip them because I can only go back up so far. So when I go all the way to the bottom, people get lost in the shuffle. Anita, are you a female? Come on, YouTube. Does anybody know if Anita's a female? I'm going to assume you're the female, Anita, because there's the male and the female out here. At any rate, it looks like this person in the recent past made their mind up, really excited to come towards you, real excited. There's this kind of notion with this gentleman, King of Wands, it's like you know when you know. And this person thought they had you in the bag. Done, dollar, closed deal. But there's something here in the current energy where you're either not interested at all. And I don't know what that's about, but there's somebody here not interested, kind of looking around at other men. They seem like they're not bothered about the gentleman. They're not bothered about him. It's triggered this man. It's triggered him terrible. It's triggered his insecurities where he feels like he's not good enough for you. It's triggered a very karmic side of him. Almost a part where the gentleman says, I wish I never met her. Because in the future, it's triggering him. I don't know. Are you trying to play hard to get or something? Because this nonchalant attitude that you have, he comes rushing towards you and you keep acting like you're too busy to give him time of day. He's put a lot of preparation in his appearance and trying to get your attention. And in the future, I see very insecure, really, like you really hurt his feelings, really hurting his feelings, like you're better than him. And it's triggering some very karmic responses in him. Now, it could be triggering something that he happened in the past with another woman, or maybe even a mommy wound. But there's something here about a female playing hard to get, acting like she's too busy to respond, or not interested, or that you are perhaps interested in another male. He's very insecure. There's something here about the gentleman being hurt as well. He may also be insecure by the male attention that you're getting. That's what I'm seeing. I want to see something here. Give me a second. I want to look at this further. What is this insecurity, feeling a loss here with this karmic female? Can you go further into that, please? Because I'm just assuming this this woman here is you, but I want to look into it a little bit. A lot of fire sign energy out here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. It's a lot of fire. Yeah, what is all this hurt about? Very hurt. Very, very hurt. Okay. Ignoring him. Why are you doing that? Female is like she ain't bothered. And it's really hurt his feelings. Really hurt his feelings. He's being ignored. Yeah. And then what is this about here? Because it looks like, if this is other people you hang out with or your family or whatever, but you're getting along well with other people, and in all your other relationships, all your other endeavors are going very well. And it really is, it's stressing him out when he's trying to come towards you. Like, why are you doing him like that? Yeah, there's a lot of fire energy out here. Very insecure. Mourning the loss. Mourning a loss. Upset. Upset. And I see a female here very chatty, talking about some karmic events and people that have done her wrong, so on and so forth, and the amount of attention that she gave this other relationship that didn't work out. It's created a lot of insecurity. Someone here is deeply hurt as well and very confused by this female's actions and her words. When it comes to family and commitment and everybody getting along, there's a lot of stress here for someone to come towards you. They want to make it right with you. They want to come towards you and be successful. But there's something here about the expectation of what you hope this gentleman to be. Very confused by your words and your actions. Very confused. Especially if they fear a third party interfering as well. It's like, well, what's the plan for this relationship? Boy, that really stresses this person out on how to approach you. There's a lot of investment here, and you're a smart girl. I wouldn't give anybody the benefit of the doubt or hear anybody's sob story. And I know that people have sob stories. But at the end of the day, how much time do you wait? Because there's a lot of waiting around here on things to move forward. And there's a deep insecurities here and sorrow and grief. And a very karmic relationship from the past that someone has put a lot of time, energy, effort, and money into. And I see us upset and very unsure due to whatever that is right now in the current energy. I mean, you're not smart. If someone leaves, you're not smart. You're smart. This is a very smart female. There's no confusion here. If someone is ignoring you or leaving you on red, so to speak, and you're waiting on a response, but they're out there living their best life with the other friends and family, they're not too stressed out to jump and do something for someone else. How much time are you going to give this person before things move forward? Now, that's either you doing this to him or him doing this to you. I see a little of both in it. I see, again, with this Wheel of Fortune reverse, I see a very karmic relationship in the past that someone has spent a hell of a lot of time in. And it's bred a lot of insecurity and hurt there. Someone is having a hard time trusting themselves as well. Because of giving the benefit of the doubt, because of the delays, because of the no response. How are you supposed to build a family like this or commit? This person may rush in with excuses too and attempts to heal things like, oh, hey, I was just busy with this, that, and the third, wanting to heal this, but, wanting to heal this and make it right. Let me take you out. But if this is a constant pattern where somebody keeps doing this and doing this, because I don't see them making anyone else wait. So why are you on the back burner? Someone here, whether it's you doing it to him or him doing it to you, they're putting the other person on the back burner. You know, you're the last one on the priority list, so to speak. Okay, there's cheating here. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. New relationship and cheating. Somebody here is getting away with a lot. If there's no cheating, let me rephrase that. In this new relationship, Seven of Swords, somebody here is getting away with a hell of a lot in this new relationship. Especially Three of Cups. I don't like it. You know, three's a crowd, honey. And deep insecurity of getting caught. In the future, I'm just letting you know. There's a new relationship here and somebody getting away with some shit. Third party. In the future, whoever's doing it, whether you're doing it or he's doing it, there's getting caught here. There's getting caught in the future. Getting caught. Again, yeah. Honey, you got all the threes. Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Five of Swords. Again, there's this female fire sign woman. Same woman that has come up time and time again in your reading. I don't mean to not give anybody else attention. I'm just very curious about this spread. It's got my attention. Okay. Oh, two women. Yeah, there's two women here. We got two women, two female. They're spelling it out for me in black and white. Brand new relationship. Somebody here is getting away with something. In the recent past, brand new relationship. They're getting away with it. Not sure what direction to take it in, but there's definitely a very noticeable change in someone's patterns. And they're going out more and they've got friends and they're just busy, 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 busy. Furthermore, they're picking fight, picking conflict, being rude and nasty with their partner. And the reason they're doing this is because of the third party interference. What are they hiding? Well, it's something from the past that they got away with. This person hid something in the past and they got away with it, but it's yet to be discovered. This is their dirty little secret from the past. This big fat lie they told you about this third party, and it does look like it could have been a real party they went to. Something popped off there. In the future, I see this person getting caught. There's two women here. This person in the future gets caught. Two different women here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. You know, fire sign woman and a water sign female. Water always trumps fire, honey. Gotta let it burn. There's an Usher song, Gotta Let It Burn. Something about burn. Feeling it, sing by myself, gonna hurt your name. I don't know what all that's about. I'm sure you do. Hey, everybody. I see everybody waving. Hello, hello, hello. Gabby, question. Hi, current feeling of Odalis towards me, please. Current feeling of Odalis towards me, please. I remember reading for Odalis before, but I don't remember what the storyline was about. I read for too many people. Some people, it sticks out in my mind. Others just don't. For whatever reason. So. All right, let's go with Odalis, please. What is Odalis' feelings towards Gabby? Oh, Lord, Gabby, this is not good. What is going on between you and Odalis? child, what is going on between you? Gabby, what's going on between you and O'Dallas? Mm, 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 mm. I see. Well, shit. Damn. Gabby. There's a female here, not very fond of you at all, describing you as jealous, out of someone. They're putting, it looks like they're putting the gentleman up on a pedestal. They're describing you as someone who is jealous and envious of others, not on their level. This would be like this. They're describing Gabby as Gabby is not on O'Dallas's level, and you need to consider your options. There's a conversation here by a female, and it looks like, the conversation is this person. Now, whether there's a conversation or this is just his feelings about you, but what he's saying is that there's times that in the recent past where you've showed a very ugly side of yourself. Queen of Swords reverse, where you haven't been very tactful, very nice, probably a potty mouth, not saying things not appropriate in certain places, so on and so forth, where it made him look at his other options and really pump the brakes on this relationship, or whatever relationship that you two may have had or thought you had. It made him pump the brakes and give this whole thing a second thought. And it's based on whatever you displayed, where it's like he's going to consider his other options and what else is out there. Now I see someone here that's very single, and the person looks like they have money. There's something very toxic about the family dynamic in this reading. Very, very toxic family. It looks like somebody's current energy is they're doing well financially, but there's a blow to the finances. And again, when I look at this person's family, there's some secrets here about the family. And it looks like how the family makes money. There's a very toxic family dynamic with how this person makes money. Furthermore, their family in general. There's something here about what's going on with the family that is extremely toxic. That one drop of the proper dime would completely collapse this family and disintegrate them. And it's based on how they make their money. Emperor reverse, that's trouble with the law, trouble with authority issues. There's people out here most likely saying we don't want no trouble with this family or the head of the family, meaning the masculine energy of the family. And the masculine energy of the family doesn't have to be a male. It is whoever is recognized as the alpha in the family. They got money, they money long, they family money long. But what I'm saying is it's a very toxic way of making money. Extremely toxic. Emperor reverse, a lot of authority issues. Somebody that's put in a position of power in the future. A gentleman here. Somebody that's put in a position of power that is not ready to be put in that position. Not responsible enough to hold that title. And this person, this family in general, regretting this decision, regretting it. Regretting it. Regretting it. Mm. You know, it does look like a conversation, though. The more I look at it, there's something here very confusing because the prominent energy off your spread is this Queen of Swords reverse, Five of Coins reverse, where somebody is encouraging this person to take a second look at the female. It's like someone dropping a dime in Odellis's ear and saying, take a second look at her and her behavior and her characteristics. You know, her nagging, her bitching, her complaining, and it's almost encouraging him to dump you. Because what they're saying is you need to consider your other options. You need to pump the brakes. You're a good looking man and you're up and coming in the ranks. And he's a single man, and I just see a secret right now in the current energy. I see a secret being revealed about this toxic family dynamic. In the future, Emperor reverse. That's somebody with extreme issues with their parents, extreme issues with the law, and there is a, don't be confused, you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry about this relationship and working together with this person. I wouldn't, there's something coming across that is being said that, you know, I hate to say that they could be describing you as a gold digger. This is somebody that's willing to say and do anything to get in our family. They're always on the same plan that you are. You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. Because whatever is said about you has confused this person, and I mean double confused. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, you know, where maybe I do need to look at my other options, you know, maybe I do need to see what else is out there. But it's, again, it's stemming off the family, the toxic family, and them kind of attaboy, and like, you come from wealth, you come from the other side of the tracks. You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry if you work together with this person. I wouldn't trust her. Five of Swords. I wouldn't trust a word she says. But there's something here about toxic family. Secret being revealed. Now, what it is about this toxic family and the way they make their money, I see authority issues in the future. And I see someone being in heavy regret. There is someone here in their friend group that they're working together with that is straight line to their face. Furthermore, just be careful. There's a lot of dynamics in this that I don't like, because it seems like someone here is throwing the rock and hiding the hand and painting one to be the villain, i.e. you, while there's another villain in the midst. But it's easier to paint you as the villain, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Whatever y'all got going on. Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Quite the saga there. That was for Gabby and Odellis. I think I do remember reading about Odellis before. What is going on with his family and the way they make money? Something very toxic about the way Odellis and his family get down. Yeah. Knight of Cups and Knight of Coins. I mean, that's just every day we live. You can't tell them shit, you know. And when I talk about women, they're always coming up in the reverse. Queen of Swords reverse, now Queen of Wands reverse. And, oh, sorry, Knight of Swords. Again, they're telling me the gentleman has money. And it's been this way for a while. Getting bored with this female, losing attraction. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. There's a seducer here, a female seduction. This is female seduction. This is a woman that wears her clothes too tight, trying to seduce. You know, name of the game is seduction here. This gentleman here is the everyday struggle, doing the same thing day in and day out, makes good money. And he's attractive. He's attractive. And then I have a seductress here right in the middle of the energy. And I see this person kind of pauses, but they want to run away. Whatever this is, there's something here about a seductive female. And it's not that she's not fine. She's super fine. I mean, it's nothing wrong with the way she looks. Most men would be extremely attracted to her. You know, she's a seductress. But it makes this person pump the brakes and leave, exit. Yeah. In the future, I see them very definite in their decision. It's like, well, here's what this person is telling me. I may not know everything, but I know what I saw. This is somebody that's saying, I may not know it all, but I know what I saw. I know what I saw. That's what they're saying. And magician challenge. I may not know everything, but I know what I saw. It's something from the past. When we were talking about that Queen of Swords reverse. I may not know it all, but one thing's for sure. This person here is seductive, manipulative. There's something from the past that they saw. There was a glimpse of it, and they're absolutely definite about that. This person here is making a decision based off of that as well. It's a knee-jerk response, you know. And again, that gold digger energy on it, you know. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that. That came up. I remember the only part of the story, Thelma, that I remember about Odelis was the toxic family and the way they make money. That part, you know, I'm not good with remembering names, but when it comes to storylines, something like that would stick out, and I remember that storyline. And I remember, you know, Odelis isn't a name that I hear often, so I kind of remember a little bit about that. Now that they're bringing it back up. So, what is your name? Tel Aviv? Yes, no. Has Sid thought of me recently? Whatever your name is, you're asking me about, and I apologize, I just cannot pronounce your name. Something about Saxena is your last name? Yes, no. Has Sid thought of me recently? Saxena. Last name Saxena. Has Sid thought of me recently? Has Sid thought of this person recently? Yes or no? What happened with Sid? Did the clock strike 12 and he was afraid that the chariot would turn back into a pumpkin or what? Anyway, there was an opportunity where a door opened and this person chose not to go through it. Okay. I don't know how else to describe it, but in the recent past, there was this opportunity where a door finally opened here for one, if not both of you. However, the gentleman says, no, I don't want any parts of it, and just leaves and goes ghost. I mean, leaves, goes ghost. Maybe they said, I just need to be alone right now. I need to go find myself. But there's a ghosting here, very ghosting. I feel like, so I see what you're saying here. You're like, man, I can't really be sure. You know, all of a sudden, it's like you're waiting on the other shoe to drop, so to speak. But someone here has definitely dropped the ball. That's, you know, maybe they said to you, listen, I just have too much on my plate right now to, you know, to do this. At any rate, your intuition, it's just really, you're unsure. You know, what's the delay? What happened? You know, was there someone else? Is he not attracted to me? Furthermore, it looks like there's something here where you were unsure if you saw this person or they saw you. Not for sure, not for sure, not for sure. Well, I see you going with the flow on it, and I see somebody here people pleasing, and you're trying to make peace with whatever this is. You know, there was an opportunity there was an opportunity for you two to come together. Okay, this person dropped the ball, and it looks like they're trying to people please other people. You know, they possibly do have too much on them at this time, but they are trying to keep those around them happy. And I think you've picked up on that. This person leaves, you're not for sure, but they're saying it was the right thing for them to do at the time. This person kind of goes ghost. You don't hear from them, you don't see them. And it just looks like that's just the end of that. This person's trying to keep peace, and I see them moving forward. They feel like they made the right decision, and they just want to close this out for the time being. They're trying to make those around them happy. Now, if there was a third party in here, in somewhere, you know, third parties don't always have to be romantic. Someone here could have lost the attraction for someone in the equation, be it you or whoever else they were dealing with. For whatever reason, this person chose not to go down that road, not to open the door, not to step through the door. They ran. They ran. And they're telling me I feel like it's the best thing to do right now is to keep the door closed. I don't want no problems. I don't wish you any ill will, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. It's the right thing to do. I'm closing out this cycle. That was their decision to make. Page of Wands reverse. They chose not to do it. That's what they're telling me. Now, as far as thinking about you, I think that you may cross their mind. But if you're asking me in the future, do I see anything developing in the future between the two of you? The answer is no. Now, this person, for whatever reason, justice, they're telling me it's the right thing to do is to keep this door closed. This person took some time to think about it. If there was a third party in it, they've decided not to go through with it. Okay? I can see that you're very distracted by the thought of this person and what happened to them. What was all that about? Well, you know, what's funny, or well, not what's funny, but what's weird about me looking at the spread is I see this opportunity to step through a door and this person runs from it because it would make them have to look at themselves. It would make them have to go down a road, a path of deep, dark self-reflection. And Lovers is generally and genuinely a card of twin flames. And this person's telling me, oh, no, 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 I can't, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. No, no. I go in peace. I wish you no ill will, but you know, whether they're going through some legal issues or not, they're saying, oh no, I'll catch you next lifetime. No, no, nay, nay. You know, this person could just be very comfortable with where they are and that's where they want to stay, but they chose not to go through with it. Page of Wands reversed. They did not take it. Didn't take the bait, didn't go with it. Again, Lovers upright. No, no, nay, nay. Was this a third party? Three of Swords? Shit now. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Okay, it doesn't have to be a third party in the sense that anybody did anything wrong. Unreal. Yeah, I touched on a twin flame thing. Listen, in the recent past, this person's going through something where they may have just gotten out of a relationship. Third party is there, but there's a heartbreak. There's heartbreak here. And there's light shown on this heartbreaking scenario. Lovers is here, usually a twin. And it's highlighting some past grief that this person went through. And it really struck them and hit them hard about their past. And Seven of Swords, someone here getting away with something, lying, stealing, and cheating. And this person wants no part of it. Now, furthermore, what I don't like about it is that whoever hurt this person, they get all happy with you or excited about that, okay? And this person is making peace with being hurt. But then, what is all this being targeted from a past person who lied, steal, and cheated on them? There's somebody here being targeted by someone who already hurt them. So guess what Fancy Pants does? He spends no time, boy. He rushes right to this girl. All of a sudden, the attraction is there again, and he's won. There is something about a female here that thinks this is a game, that this is competition. And Emperor is here. You've got Emperor and you've got the Lovers. There's no doubt about it that this is a third party. Something comes to light in a third party equation. And I see that this person's making peace. They're moving on from the past. No, 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 not so fast. You think you're just going to get away from me that easy. In rushes this female. The female rushes in. All of a sudden, she's all excited about him again. I want my husband back, basically. I want my baby daddy back. I want my husband back. Now that he's got this glow on him. He's winning. Six of Wands, Sun, Emperor. Now that he's seen as a winner, got this new light about him. It's like this person gonna use a little bit of your energy, and then now that you kind of fixed up an old car and made it look good again, now she want her car back. You know what I'm saying? Well, she didn't give a fuck about that car. Oh yeah. Yep. I can't make this shit up. I hit that nail on the head. Yep. Nine of Swords. Boy, there's somebody here all up in their head. So here's what happens. You just don't understand. I had so much on my mind. This person talks really fast. Devil reverse. I'm not toxic anymore. I've given up all that shit, even if it's a drug addiction. I don't do drugs anymore. Yeah. Well, guess what? Rushed right back to marriage land. This person rushes right back into the relationship because it's the right thing to do. They're not toxic anymore. They're not on drugs anymore. They're not abusive anymore. Whatever they're doing, they don't do it anymore. Well, there's deep insecurities here because, oh my God, I may have really lost this person. That's what's going on with your situation. But to be fair with you, sure, this person thinks about you from time to time, but I'm telling you right now, in the future, they're telling me that the door is closed. They don't want to, that's very rare that someone gets the opportunity to walk through the door and make something happen. But that's why I always tell people, when you see twin flames hit a board, pump your brakes, baby. That just means you went out and bought yourself a lottery ticket. It doesn't mean you fit and win. And a lot of times, you know, when the opportunity comes to win, you got one person afraid of success. This is what it is. They would rather be under the thumb of others because it inflates their ego versus actually being successful. They don't want to share that success, nor do they want to share the spotlight, is my best guess, my best reasoning. That would make too much sense. I mean, I just get tired of reading the same old TF shit. I do, because I see it happen. It's the same love story over and over and over and over and over. They don't want them back until they see that they've met something better. And that it becomes a competition where it's winning for this. If there's third party, there usually is. There is this win. I must win. And well, what you must do is you must find someone that chooses you every single time, no matter what the threat is, no matter what the competition is. So, I mean, show them what they've won, baby. Show them what they've won. Just sucks for the other person. I get it. Try not to dwell on it. Easier said than done. Try not to dwell on it. Wish them the best. Let them live in that Eiffel Tower. Hey, Phantom Punk. Hello. Hey, Maddie. Maddie wants to know if her and her ex will work things out next year. Will Maddie and this ex of hers work things out next year? As in 2025? Ooh, this looks good. $44, 4 of swords, 4 of wands. I thought I saw. You got a bunch of 8s here too. 8 of coins, 8 of wands. You got 2 8s and 2 4s. 4 4 8. You might want to look that up, honey. 4 4 8 8. You might want to look that up. 4 4 8 8. All right, well, shit. I don't know why they're being all spiritual today, but because they're telling me it depends on how you look at it. At any rate, listen, in the recent past, I see you being very hurt, very hurt. And healing. I see in the recent past, we're trying to heal a relationship. Real beautiful woman, very confident, very charismatic, good looking girl, got shape about her, very witty, very laid back female, very laid back, going with the flow. It is what it is type of personality. It is what it is. I see. That's why. Okay, look. So here's the deal. This thing has the potential to work if somebody wants to put all their cards on the table and come clean. And that's going to be the challenge on the Queen of Cups. That's going to be the challenge for the female. It depends on how you look at it. If you want this to work out, this person has to come clean about some shit. Either you do or they do. Because I do got two females in the whole, there's two females here. There's one male. Yeah, there's one male and two females. To heal this thing and to make this relationship go well with this beautiful, gorgeous woman who's so laid back and so confident of herself and really been going with the flow and taking things as it comes. It is what it is. To make it work, they're going to have to come clean. And there's a challenge here of a woman. And it depends on how you look at it. On, who's got somebody here is going to have to put the shoe on the other foot. Cards are going to have to come on a table. In the future, I see a lot of back and forth communication with this gentleman. I really do. Going with the flow, and how are we looking at it? There's lovers here. Again, choice between two. If this thing was to move forward in the future, this King of Wands, he really needs to be very decisive about how he wants this relationship to go. Because the challenge here that he faces with the lovers, the whole lovers thing, is he ready to be in a commitment? Because when it comes to love, he likes to pursue singleness and staying single. And he's willing to give just a little bit, but he's got to address some very insecure, he's got to address what does it mean to be caught. And I'm saying that in two different scenarios. Because it feels like he looks at the relationship as being trapped. That's it for him. Instead of looking at it as, no, we continue to grow. To him, it's like, well, then I'm caught and all my cards are on the table, and then we're in this relationship and I'm just, I'm in a relationship and I'm kind of trapped there. Do I want to be trapped in a relationship? And it's something he needs to think about. Something you need to think about as well, because this has been challenging for you. And it depends on how you look at it with this whole love thing. So he rushes in single. And he drops a little bit of coin here on you, maybe a date. And then what? He gets caught, he puts his cards on the table, and then what? He's just got to sit with it after that. So do you. There's reflection here that's needed in this whole scenario. Because it looks like in the future, it warms up quick. There's a lot of back and forth communication with this King of Wands, very attractive man. And I have the Queen of Wands. So there's a couple dynamic here. But we also, in the pit of the reading, is getting caught up with another female and how you look at it. If you want this to work, how are we going to view it? Because this thing in the future has the potential to go quickly, to mature quickly. Lovers. But there's a challenge here of someone here that wants to pursue their career as well. what they're willing to give to and not give to. And then once there's a fear here of being caught, and it makes this person ghost. It makes them go ghost. Some of it is the fear of getting caught. You know, what does that look like after I put my cards on the table? The other is the fear of, am I trapped in a relationship where I'm no longer single? There's two different fears here that I see. If I push towards this, I'm no longer single. And that's why he only gives just a little bit. I give just enough to make it work, because there's something here touching on an insecurity about being actually claustrophobic in a relationship. But then there's this whole other thing where the female, in your case, you, needs to really think about, what does it look like going forward after we put all our cards on the table and we're honest and we tell the truth about things, be it you or him. Because the challenge is, this thing pushes forward and everything's good for a while. We're going out on dates. But then there's this deep insecurity about either getting ghosted again or being trapped in a relationship, you know, no longer single. And then what does that look like? And will this person throw up other stuff? Will this be a continuous, how will they look at me after after I come clean, so to speak? How will this person look at me? Will she look at me differently? Because it's like, man, he rushes in, everything's going good, there's a lot of phone, there's a lot of communication, there's a lot of dates, but then we clam up again because we have this deep insecurity, and there's this potential to go ghost again. It's like, I don't want to take it too far now. Also, there's something else you need to really think about, Maddie, because you're a good looking girl and you go on with the flow. It depends on how you look at this, because if you're going to continue to let this person get away with shit because there's no real commitment and you're single and he's single, well, yeah, it's got the potential to go to move quickly. We're in love, but then it's like he's also having your cake and eating it too, because he's also pursuing individual pursuits as a single person. And there's this deep fear of being ghosted again, or, you know, well, there's no real commitment here. So if I don't hear from them, they're not obligated to report to me. And it depends on how you look at it. That's what I'm seeing. I know that's a very vague answer. It's not a concrete answer. There's stuff here that you need to think about and he needs to think about. Now, I've told you what I do see definitely happening in the future. In the future, yes, I see it. I see it working. And I also see that it warms up quick, and we're back in love, and there's a lot of communication. But then there's this potential for this person to also pursue their individual interests due to the lack of commitment. And they're not obligated to talk to me. They're not obligated to report to me. And if that's what you want to continue to put up with, you know, it just seems like a serious conversation really needs to be had between the two of you. Once you get to this point of all this back and forth communication and all this light mingling and dating, we shouldn't be asking the questions of where is this going? Because to me, it's a feeling of, well, inevitably, you know, this is just what happens in relationships, but then why is someone always pursuing their individual interests? Judgment. Your discernment is here, honey. Death. Judgment, death. Yep. Look at all these two. You need to look that up as well. You got a lot of messages here. A lot of majors too. Judgment, death, the world. Seven of Swords is out here. The Fool. You got a lot of majors. This is a big deal. To me, this is a make or break. This is a make or break. Do we mend it? Do we fix it? Or does it stay broken? what I'm seeing is discernment here based on someone's getting away with shit. 7 of Swords, there's discernment here. Judgment, 7 of Swords. Somebody here is getting away with the lying, the stealing, and the cheating. They're getting away. And this is a risk that they've continued to take. Like I've tested the limits and I know how much I can get away with. I see, you know, something here really has to change. It has to change. The day-to-day activities of someone has to change. And that is something we need to think about. Because there's mourning the loss of this. I'm not sure, and I'm hesitating due to the grief and the loss of something. And definitely from the past as well, sitting with that for a moment. Are you happy with that as well? Are you happy with, there's discernment here about someone's actions and behaviors, that they got away with a lot in the past. And this would be a big risk for anyone. Death, all that changes. And what does that look like now in the day-to-day activities? And it should make, this is the part where you really need to think, be it you or him, because there's a potential here to take an L. Will I get bored with this person? Because there's stuff here from the past. You know, am I still interested? Am I still as excited about this person? I'm not sure. And once this comes out and it changes things, am I genuine, or am I going to genuinely still hold attraction for this person? In the future, there's a big decision of what road to go down, and whatever road that is, that's it. Especially after the first of the year, I look for things to get a hell of a lot more stressful. There's a big risk here. I see someone, there's an apology and a conversation and getting very excited, but it brings a lot of stress. In the future, you know, whatever decision you make of whatever road to go down, especially after the first of the year, all I can tell you is 10 of Wands challenge. There's a considerable amount of stress. Now, whatever this is, somebody here may jump out on a limb. They just jump out there with it. They give an apology. There's a conversation. But that said, there's a lot of clarity given to things that one of you's not sure about. And it fires us up. I mean, your heart rate is going to go up. Well, now what do I do with that information going forward? It's stress. What do you do with that information going forward? Whatever this is, whatever decision you choose to make in the future does wrap it up. It does wrap it up. And I don't think it's easy. No matter which direction you choose to go down, it's not going to be easy. Either way is difficult. It doesn't matter what road you choose to take. It changes everything. It closes out a cycle. And there's stress. It doesn't matter which road you go down, it's going to be stressful. Something here changes in the day-to-day activity. There's some things here, you know, I wasn't for sure of. There's an apology and a conversation. And it fires you up pretty quick. Brings clarity to something. Closes out a cycle. And either way you look at it, no matter what decision you take of what road to go down, be it with this person or elsewhere, it's going to be stressful. No matter, you can be the most laid back person in the world, you're going to place judgment on someone's actions. They've been getting away with something and doing it repeatedly. It's going to change your perception of them and clear up any doubt you had. There's an apology. But wait, there's more. Well, then what happened? Well, then what do we decide to do from that point? It wraps up the cycle, and no matter how you look at it, it's going to be difficult. Maddie. Okay. I know that's a little bit more information than what you asked, but I tend to give a little bit more information. What are you talking about, Phantom? A sudden windfall of money? Is that what you're talking about, Phantom Pump? You want a sudden? You're welcome, Maddie. What do you see for Phantom? Here's what I'm seeing for you, Phantom. Phantom Punk. Involving money. Okay. So, what I see for you in the recent past when I look about whatever this money talk is that every day we hustling in the recent past. Every day we hustling. You busy, but I think you're trying to be thrifty. And I see, what is this about? Whatever you're doing, you got your hands in something when it comes to money, two of coins, whatever you got your hands in. I see you holding and having some boundaries there. It looks like there's discernment there on your behalf due to the unknown variables of whatever that is that you got your hands in with money. In the current energy, I see a small win, a page of pentacles. That's a small come up due to your resourcefulness and your ability to manipulate a situation. I would also keep that information to yourself. It's not a tremendous win, but there is a win there. Now you've been able to be resourceful and you've been able to manipulate things to your favor somehow. That's something that you need to sit with and keep it to yourself. In the future, again, a lot of holding, sitting, holding, because in the future, when it comes to family, and you kind of keeping a lid on this and whatever savings this is, with whatever you're involved in, because there's extreme doubt and fear here in the future. I see something going up, but I see you getting in the future. It's like you're still sitting with something, whatever this is that you're committed to, but there's fear in the future. Fear. But holding, manipulating something to your favor regarding resources and whatever you have in this, okay? In this endeavor that you're into. There's something here in the middle of the night. It goes up quick. Real quick. Overnight. Right. Within 8 hours. Judgment, the moon. You're not sure, but you've been sitting with it. Look, in the future, I see you getting very bothered. All at once, something goes up. We're celebrating with family. People around you aren't even for sure how you did it. They want the inside information. Well, what, like, this is people asking you, well, do you have any advice for me? Do you have any options for me? Can you, I don't know what you're doing. If you're doing, let's just say, shit. What is the thing that people do when they bet on games and shit? You know what I'm saying? I forget. It goes up quick. There's a whole lot of green. That's a win. I see us celebrating and people unsure of how you did it. Not only that, it's not even going to make sense to them how you did it anyway. I don't even think you would be able to explain it. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I just see people celebrating with you and wanting to know the secret to the secret sauce. Can you give me any help, any hints? Can you tell me any options of what to do? Definitely within your family and friend group. But even if you tried to explain it on how things go up and sitting with the fear of shit, I don't think they would get it. I don't think that they would understand. Hell, I'm a reader and I'm trying to get through it myself. Honey, I can't tell you that. Oh, listen, 10 of Cups. I see you, whatever this is, there's investment there that you've been holding on to. And in the future, I see you getting very concerned, but all at once, it takes a turn and goes up very quickly. Not just for you, but for other people around. And I see people confused about how in the hell this happened. There's just a sudden turning of events in the future that you will be very pleased about. And I see people asking you for help and advice. Can you give me any tips, any pointers, any options on, on how to make how to improve my game, or how to improve, how do I make shit go up? I also think this, whatever you're doing when you're getting worried and staying up late at night, watching things go up and down, in your case, up, there is something to celebrate in the future. Just be careful with what information you give, even to friends and family, because what I take from the reading, the most impact I got from this reading is the current energy. There is a small win, not a big win. I said a small one that you are able to resourcefully manipulate. Hermit. They want you to keep it to yourself. I also think you've had a way of shit, I can't think right today. You've had a way of making 2 pennies into a dollar here. However you're doing that. There's another phrase I wanted to use, but I can't think straight. Who's next? Well, I'm saying that for several reasons, Phantom, because I see where you're getting a small win. Small amount of money comes through. My issue with it is the magician challenge, when however you're able to manipulate something, okay? Some people are going to look at it that you are manipulating resources. And they're asking you, Hermit, to take a deep reflection and sit with that. Most importantly, I wouldn't open my mouth about it. I really wouldn't. Really reflect deeply on how you're manipulating this little bit of money right now, especially if you get a small windfall, and how you will invest that further for Pentacles. Because there is the need to invest this further and sit with this further into another commitment. That may bother you, because whatever this is, I see it bothering you and losing sleep. And I see that things escalate very quickly, almost overnight in the future, and you celebrating in the future. But if you were to even try to explain to someone how you did it or what you did, or to give advice, either A, you wouldn't be able to explain it, B, there's the fear of them looking at it as something crafty, or C, they think that this is going to be a microwave result when it's just not. It's just not. There is finesse into whatever you're doing to get funding, okay? Again, yeah, no, honey, yeah. I was so right about it. 8 of Swords, High Priestess. There is the fear of getting caught. High Priestess, please just keep your mouth shut. Everything is just not for everybody, Devil. There is something here that you're abusing, Magician. King of Coins. Honey, you're crafty on however you're doing whatever you're doing. Now, if you don't want to get caught, keep your fucking mouth shut. That's all I can say, okay? You know, peace be with you, namaste and all that. Right, Page of Coins. You are getting a small win right now in the current energy. Small win, a little bit of money's coming your way. I did not say a lot, I said a little bit. But be careful, you know. Consider your words carefully on how you let other people interfere, because people will be confused and they want help with their options. You know, how'd you do it? How did it go up so quick? So leave it be, honey. Leave it be. The fear of getting caught up in an awkward conversation that you just need to keep to yourself. Okay. FanDuel. That's what I was seeing. They were showing me FanDuel. Some people play freaking FanDuel and they know how to bet well. You know, I mean, that is what it is. But it gives me sports betting, right? It gives me a sports betting vibe. Ace of Wands. I see there's a lot of excitement. The family gets excitement and they think that you're a magician. You know, help me. You know, everybody gets excited. Everybody wants to get on board, especially your immediate circle. Magician. They want you to, you know, whatever craftiness and resource and skill you did, do it for me. You get what I'm saying? Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and more importantly, your boundaries, baby. Not everything's for everybody. So, Saxena, I read for you in great detail about your TF. I read for you in great detail, Saxena. Whether or not you saw it, you need Empress, right? I read for you in great detail, Saxena. You're welcome, Phantom Punk. You just got to rewind. I think you were like one of the very first people I read for, Saxena. I wasn't too far in to the read, and I read for you in great detail about that gentleman. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the issue where someone didn't want the other person until they met someone else, Thelma? Wasn't that the same reading where this person didn't want the other person until they thought it's a game or something, and you know they're not toxic anymore? You know, basically they want their husband back, their baby daddy back, they want their baby back. That's how I remember that reading. I'm pretty sure that was you, but I do remember reading for you. You just gotta rewind the video, huh? Yeah, what decision do you make? This person wants to win. They understood the assignment. This is somebody that will say and do anything to win as well. Because of the 10 of coins, they want their family back. Because of there's money involved. That's it. What action do I take? I want to win. And there's a female here that wants to outsmart their opponent. They're willing to say and do anything. 10 of coins. Very first thing they're going to do is attack the family. But their eye is on the prize, baby. The eye is on the prize of the money. Okay? This is a female that's telling me I understood the assignment. The moon, but she's manipulative as hell. Manipulative as hell. Right. What action do I take with the commitment with the family, baby? They always lean on the family. Which route do I go? Yeah, I kind of figured that maybe because when I was reading for you, they were showing me The green, and how you're investing just a little bit of money. You probably have a long, a lot of, my understanding, is you got to, even if, so say you bet $1, but hell, 25 of them got to win in order for you to hit the big one. However you're doing it, they're telling me you're very crafty, and however you're manipulating this system, keep that to yourself. Not everybody is going to think that your methods are practical or on the up and up. So just keep it to yourself. It's the same tried and true technique. They want to fight for this man. It's the same. I've seen this story so long, so many times. There's a commitment here with a female, and she back in love, and she wants to make this right. And then there's this third party interference. So she rushes towards this other party, this gentleman. She's rushing towards the gentleman out of pure ego. The challenge here is the Ace of Cups, the magician. There's a female here saying that she's completely in the right because there is a stronghold of either a real marriage or they have children together. This Queen of Cups wants to make it right only because there's a third party. So she rushes in to make something work. She wants to be successful. Ace of Cups challenge magician. This is somebody that is doing something purely out of pride and ego, magician, and being very fucking crafty on their methods. The method that this female chose to use is Four of Swords. She's very hurt mentally and very stressed out, and I just want to talk to you before you go. Because she needs a protector, a gentleman. I love you. And this is when this person is going to ring someone's phone. It's the damsel in distress technique. I'm hurt. I'm stressed out. Can I talk to you before you go? And this person is full of drama and out of love, knowing that a gentleman's instinct is going to be to help. What can I do? What can I do to assist you on the day-to-day shit? It is a tried and true technique. Not hard to figure out. No, I don't. It's Saxena. If that was you that I remember, you didn't scare him. You didn't scare him. That was a personal decision that he made due to someone else in the picture. There's a relationship here somebody's comfortable in because of the money, Page of Pentacles. So they get an investment in with the friends and the family. And the friends and the family will then put the wall up and set boundaries. You see what I'm saying? There's a challenge, there's challenges in a relationship, and there's someone here very complacent. They've been there like a wart on an asshole for quite some time. The issue is that there is friends and family that stick up for this person, and they continue to give to them. They continue to stick up for this person because they've been a part of the family for so long. They've been a part of the friend group so long, no matter what the challenges are. It is what it is. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have the energy to talk about the TF stuff. It's just the same storyline over and over and over. And I get tired of it, you know. Only because it's very rare that I ever see it successful. Most people come here, or any reader for that matter, because they want help, because they don't understand. Like, how could that have happened? Well, yeah. This doorway opens up and two people are single. And there's this opportunity for a very peaceful and serene relationship. It's King of Coins here. You know, he starts looking good. It's almost like, listen, there's something in the recent past that's very toxic, extremely toxic, that this person is involved with. And it involves their friends, their family, that relationship, and all those people working together. This doorway opens up for this single man to be peaceful and serene, very peaceful and serene. Everything's easy. Things are getting better in his life, and he's improving. King of Coins. That's when this attack hits. 7 of Swords. This person wants to get away with something, and they move in on the risk to do it. Furthermore, there is something toxic about the whole storyline with the relationships and the people that this gentleman keeps around him. It's just a bunch of soul-sucking energy. And what I don't like about it is it's sucking someone else's light. So if there's somebody else in the picture, I remember very distinctly that I could not touch somebody with a 10-foot pole, because I just could not have you can't harvest off of me anymore. All that energy that they getting from you will have to come from you. You cannot steal from me. No. And I do mean it. You've got to keep your fluids, your bodily fluids, to yourself. Okay? Don't allow somebody to take from you and go back and give it to somebody else. No, no, nay, nay. 6 of Swords is my spirit guide card. I'm trying to tell you, not all people are cut from the same cloth. Spirit, what the hell are you talking about? Look at all these 10s. Oh my God. Look at all these 10s. OMG. I don't know who I'm reading for, but this is somebody that needs to hear this. I didn't take a specific question. I'm just reading here for somebody. Spirits picked up on in a chat. Oh, Lord. There is a gentleman here. 4 of Swords. Listen, there's something that's still haunting his mind. Okay? It still bothers him. And it's something here he's not willing to talk about. He's still deeply insecure about it. He's an attractive person. He's older now. He is an adult. However, it still bothers him. There is a grudge here and a betrayal. that nobody talks about. And it's got to do with boundaries, personal boundaries, so on and so forth, and attraction, okay? What one should be attracted to and what one should not be attracted to. And it's steaming off of this male. There's hurt here, a lot of mental pain, and unwilling to talk about it or open up about it, and a lot of resentment and grudges about healthy boundaries, what that looks like, what appropriate attraction looks like, appropriate touch even. So here's this family. And this family really plays well together, especially with all their dirty little vices. There is vices here, very toxic family, but what goes on in this family stays in this family. This is a larger family. You know, I'm inclined to think that this is a family of entrepreneurs that tend to all work together. Very toxic little group. And they're usually working on a new plan to, you know, to ensure the success of their company. And who gets involved with that company. These people, this family has been getting away with this for a long time. And because they've been getting away with it for such a long time, that just, they continue to do it. It's like, why wouldn't I keep taking this risk if I'm getting away with it? I'm getting away with it. I'm going to keep doing it. There's something here involving their money as well, especially the exploitation of one gentleman. Because this King of Coins, it's like mine, precious. I want to keep him all to myself. Very greedy. Very greedy, very selfish, but it's stemming on the whole family. It's telling someone that they're perfect, you know. This gentleman could do no wrong. They're just jealous of us. Okay. In the future, whoever I'm talking to or about, listen, things are going to really get hard. 10 of Wands, there is a hell of a lot of stress. I think you have all the 10s out here, furthermore. You do. You got all 4 10s on my board. Somebody's been getting away with this, and because they keep getting away with it, they keep upping the ante, so to speak. They keep doing it. Their risks become greater and greater, and now they look like a selfish, hoggish slob. It's very greedy behavior, whatever they're doing. I see it getting a lot harder in the future, and someone's discernment is very much askew. But I mean, in efforts to people please all these people. Furthermore, I look forward to get harder. What I'm clarifying, 10 of Wands, it's going to get harder to please all these people. Furthermore, what they're doing isn't right. It's not. But it's somebody that's smoke and mirrors. I mean, they're challenging the gentleman's discernment. It's like giving him all this money and all these praises and all this attaboy now that he's an adult. But it's a very toxic family. So whatever, you know, what goes on in this house stays in this house. They like to celebrate a lot together is what I'm going to say. They celebrate a lot. What do you do at celebrations? We eat, we drink, we smoke, we be merry. And they've just made a very greedy, entitled adult man. Things get harder and harder, and they've really fucked this person's judgment up on what right and wrong is, and it's the people that is around him that he celebrates with. They've made his judgment very askew. And I think furthermore, however the party favors that they participate in further fucks up this person's discernment and judgment, because they got so many people around them clapping them on the back. There's something here stemming from when in their past that they still haven't told anybody about. And it looks like on a gentleman. You got two gentlemen out here. Two. This is inappropriate touch and a lot of resentment there and betrayal. That's the worst thing you could do to someone, again, with all the fucking tens. And this is just, there's the challenge. Is this appropriate? What is a good touch? What is a bad touch? And what someone is attracted to, Ace of Wands. What do we put up with? What do we continue to put up with? But after all, it's family. Even though this is the toxic one in the family, we all stay together. We all work together. And after all, you were young, they were young, And we're all doing so well. We're successful, right? But what they've done is they've allowed this person to get away with it. You got away with it. And they're continuing to get away with it. Furthermore, pages are kids. Page of Wands. Somebody here, it looks like Seven of Swords. They're getting away with it. And they've already targeted someone younger right now. And it is the family. 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. It's all in the family. And what do you think is going to happen now? They're going to take a risk with this new child. I don't care if I get flagged. It is what it is. But King of Coins reverse, it's someone who's very selfish and someone very greedy and someone very entitled. They get whatever they want and you can't do anything about it. This will get harder and harder. Your judgment and discernment you're not seeing things correctly. And it's due to all the attaboys and all the celebrations. And well, they're family. We don't disown family. Why? What is happening here? Again, XX, 10, 10 is not right. 10 of Wands, look. 10 of Wands, X. Judgment, 10, 10. There's so many, and it's the people that you're around. And when I say people, your friends, and the people that you call family. But I'm telling you right now, if this is a stepdad, whoever this is, it gives me the feeling of family that is step family. And what they're getting away with. And because they're getting away with it, it looks like they got a new little target. And I do mean little. And they're going to get away with it because they've been getting away with it. It's going to get harder in the future. That's for somebody here that is watching privately. And I didn't call your name out because that's a very inappropriate conversation. But Nine of Swords, this is something to fear for sure. That's a nightmare. Nine of Swords is a nightmare. That's usually called a parent's worst nightmare. But I mean, this is the boogeyman, the devil. Thank you. Thank y'all for backing me up. This is everybody's worst fear. The biggest nightmare that we all fear. The devil that creeps into your room at night. Now, I'm not going to call you out by name, and I understand now why they don't want to. Oh, yeah, it wasn't a dream at all. That ain't no dream. But I love this person because there's this new relationship here and a choice between two. And have no doubt about it, you weren't dreaming. You know exactly what's up. Oh, God. They are being so specific now. Spirit, I gotta be careful about what I say. I see. Give me one more there. All right, look. There is a nightmare here right around the first of the year. And what action are you going to take? You know, people party, they have a good time, they tend to abuse substances. After all, it's family. You know this is status quo because it's the way it always happens every year, correct? Correct. We need to have some real strong boundaries in place. Furthermore, this devil has had a stronghold on you because after all, this is status quo behavior and these people were family, correct? Correct. But you don't understand, True Time. I love these people. Yes, I do. And it's not as easy and cut and dry as you would like it to be. I love these people. You know, what am I supposed to do? I have no other option. They've already RSVP'd. We're going, they're coming. Correct? Correct. Well, then, in the future, you better find a way to avoid this. Because all I can tell you is something will come to light and this person will get caught. There is motion, quick motion in the future. Someone's trying to avoid, you know, everything crumbling beneath them. It does happen. This is someone here. It's just started. Also, this back and forth communication starts up, and I'm really trying to make this person happy. What are you doing? You're giving them money? To avoid getting caught, I'm trying to keep this person happy. And it's really having to give. Is that what this is? Somebody keeps giving you all this money and trying to make the other person happy. Yeah. There's something very toxic here from the past and what appropriate boundaries are. But I love this person. I love them. New relationship, I love them. I'm not, you know, I'm not confused about this person at all, and I'm going to continue forward with it. It closed in the past, and I'm able to avoid a downfall. I mean, I avoided it. Sometimes the bad guy wins. What action am I going to take? Well, there's a lot of control here. You know, this devil and whoever I'm talking to, it looks like your life, the devil in your life from the control over you. Something does get exposed in the future too. I see someone getting caught up, but how they're able to get away with it for as long as they have is they've been able to avoid the Eiffel Tower falling by keeping someone happy and keep giving to their every wish and demand. So is that why we have a very entitled adult now that can do no wrong? Okay, well, it's status quo behavior. It's status quo behavior. So if that was done to you and then now you're doing it to someone, I see someone getting caught in the future. Yeah. The family. What is this getting away with something? I see it. 7 of Swords, 10 of Coins. The family here has been listen, that's lie, steal, and cheat. They're getting away with it. It's all in the family though. So this is a family that is most likely in a business. There's an entrepreneurship spirit here. And the family all working together in some type of business endeavor. And they're getting away with the shit. It's got a very trashy vibe on it. As in the way they talk is kind of tactless. This is a high drama family. A lot of drama. I see somebody screaming, don't turn on the light. Don't turn on the light. Don't turn on the light. Getting away with something at some family event, and I see somebody yelling, don't turn on the light. Don't turn on the light. Don't turn on the light. Oh. Okay. Somebody here got away with something in the past, and I think the family also does their damnedest to protect this person's secrets. I mean, I don't think, I see it. And that's how this person's been able to get away with everything they're doing. Nine of Coins, the family's very successful. They have money to play with. And it's allowed this person to continue to get away with whatever it is they're doing. They continue to get away with it. Very drama, a lot of drama in this family. A lot of cussing, a lot of lying and being over dramatic. There's something here that they don't want to discuss. They want to keep the doors shut. But there's truth here about another woman. There's truth here about two women. In the future, I see something changing. Something here is changing. I love this person. Why would you say that? I don't know. Something here has changed, and it could have had a birth. There might have been a birth that involved the change as well. Somebody here, definitely a birth, a new baby. And we don't talk about that. This person has this knee-jerk response and hurts the other person over. They hurt this other person. They hurt them. I'm very hurt. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. There's something here we've kept tight-lipped about. I'm going to rush in and I'm going to hurt this person. There's a mother involved that's trying to keep the peace in this. Mommy Dearest wants to keep the peace in her house. Well, I'm afraid of what this person might do. What if they would do this or that? I'm afraid. Definitely a child here that's afraid of an adult as well. But there is a female here that's absolutely protected. Allowing this to happen. Allowing it. Everything's changed. There's a relationship here and a new baby. Someone here's really gotten clammed up about it too. Very scared. Well, you should be scared because they got away with it with you. They're going to continue to get away with it. And this person's been hurt by one of the adults under the roof. Give me that tower reverse, please. They keep saying tower reverse. Give me that again. And once again, everything ends with this relationship. There's getting caught here. In the recent past, somebody here is getting away with it, Seven of Swords. But in the future, I see them getting caught up in a relationship, knee-jerk reaction, wanting to hurt people. Yeah, again, mommy dearest here. She wants to keep things under wraps. Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups, Four of Coins. I'm trying to avoid losing everything. And she's trying to hold on to everything as well. But again, it's all over the money. This was the highest resignating energy on the deck is this 10 of Coins, 7 of Swords. Allowing someone to get away with shit because of the luxuries of life that we have. Also, allowing this person to leave and come and go as they want. Looks like a single person to me, and it's just somebody who's going to run all over you. But, I mean, shit, you know what's happening, and it's like a woman here that is not, she understood the assignment, but she is being taken care of financially. Everything changes in the future with this relationship. Somebody gets caught. Knee-jerk reaction is someone here gets hurt by a parent under the roof, under your roof, the tower reverse. Well, I'm really doing my best to avoid that from happening. But this mommy dearest here, whatever you've been trying to hold on to, I can't help but see all those bars in that house. Furthermore, you know, 8 of Swords is getting caught. You know, it looks like that door will get slammed and locked for quite a while. It looks like you're going to put yourself in the middle of something because not saying anything does not make you any less guilty. That's neglect and it's abuse. And it's an agreement, whether you want to admit it or not. Again, I see you being responsible. There's someone here getting caught. And if you think that you won't be going to jail on a jailable offense, there's something very offensive. Whole reading. Also, I think things are going to get very hard in the future for this family. Due to the lack of discernment and letting people get away with shit, I do see some significant legal issues for someone justice. Things will be made right. Hey, Dezo, what's going on, hon? Thank you for the donation. Oh, Lord. Spirit, Dezo talking about this Henry character. Is there anything Henry would like to say to Dezo? Because she had some type of dream about the brother. Anything Henry would like to say to Dezo? There is an apology here for being a pig to a Queen of Wands. Very beautiful woman. don't know what happened between you and Henry, but they are describing something else here. Yeah. 4 of Wands. This is like whatever the relationship was, it was very quick, okay? Something about your relationship was very quick, if you pick up what I'm not saying. And this person was under a lot of stress, and they could be saying, well, I had a lot of stress with work or family or whatever the other commitments were. They're saying I had a lot of stress. That was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie. And this person looks like there's an apology here because of how fast something was. This person comes across as a pig almost, but in his defense, you are a very beautiful woman. Yeah. And I don't know how much help he could be of you. Where I don't know if you're really even interested, like you're bored of him in that sense. You get what I'm saying? Uh huh. In the future, look, it's on this person's mind, and he is still sitting with it over his loss of control of himself. It looks like in some type of intimate situation that you two may have had, loss of control, and it's bothering his ego terribly. It's bothering his ego terribly. He's really having to sit with that. It's however it went down between the two of you, okay? It's bothering his ego. There's something really festering in his ego. Again, with this challenging control thing. Hmm. Well, listen, when it comes to the relationship in the past, there's something very challenging with the boundaries, okay? There's also something very challenging with the control that one looks like they failed to maintain, but in their defense, they were very happy and very excited. So it's like, well, it depends on how you look at it, from whose perspective we're looking at the scenario. King of Wands, he's a good looking, attractive guy, but there's something here. It's like, I'm really busy, but I'm really busy. I got a lot going on, but intuition knowing that there's more to it. There's more to it than that. Anyway, look, in the future, if this person tries to come towards you, and I hate to be the salt in an open wound here, okay? But there's something here about having some resentment. And him coming towards you as someone who wants success because they want success with you based off of a grudge. And it's very much ego driven to see if they can, get away with whatever they got away with. To me, it looks like they want to test the boundaries again. Now, if there was any mystery to this, as in you were ever kept a mistress as somebody that they could prioritize when they wanted to prioritize you, they're going to try their hand at that again. Anyway, there's bitterness and resentment here in the future. This person flies in. It's almost like, well, if somebody's still carrying a grudge, they obviously have to still be carrying a flame for me in the same breath. At any rate, I see them, the only reason that they want to fly back, yeah, you see that big 69 on his bike? I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. Anyway, holding a grudge, it's almost like somebody here that has something to prove. But again, they're just doing it to see if they can do it and get away with it again. It's a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of energy. There's no doubt you two probably had that in common. A lack of boundaries, struggling with boundaries, and this, it starts up, and it's all in how you look at it. Well, I'm really busy. Well, they're really busy trying to get away with shit, that's for sure. Also, your intuition knows why something or someone is so fast. This person's end game is very fast, and if it wasn't very long, okay, as in the time or the physical appendage, they're holding a grudge about that as well, and they want to see if they can beat their last record, so to speak. This person, they're going to take a risk. There's an opportunity here to flirt with you. But again, there's 7 of Cups is here. There's all types of options here that this person is doing. It's just an opportunist. It's like somebody who would drop mail in everybody's inbox just to see which one of them, right? Like Go Fish. It's somebody here that's just going to drop the same line in drop the same line. You see the line? They're going to drop the same line in everybody's mailbox and fish and see who responds. And then they're going to take the catch of the day, based off this little bit of flirting. And then, it's confusing, but it's someone here that's entertaining their options. Now, if there was something here where someone got blocked, like you're making it too hard for this person. Exactly. You're very defensive. You're making it too rough on this person. It's made you look smarter and more attractive. And you've turned this into some type of competition, some type of game for them, where now the roles have flipped, and you are some type of must-have item. Because again, this competing thing, this getting away with something, I want to win, I want to win. Challenge accepted. Here he is, Chariot. Why does he sit so awkwardly? He's trying to you remember when boys in school used to do that, put books on their lap or something? Right. Four of Coins, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Coins, 448. Might want to look that up, but at any rate, yeah. I see this person flying over, wanting some type of success, but again, very quick. And then I see y'all sitting there just looking at each other, not sure what else to do with the rest of the day. There's something about this person's movement when you two get under the same roof is very quick. Very quick. The Chariot, the 8 of Wands, it's quick. It's microwave oven results, right? Even if they start talking about a relationship in the future, it's a lot of back and forth communication, about you. But I see you driving most of the communication. I see the female driving most of the communication. Even if this is a conversation on the phone, it's like the other person's just listening. Do they not have anything to offer to the conversation? Because the female is kind of running the conversation, running the direction of where this thing is going to go. This is the type of person that likes to keep bench warmers as well. They want to see which, who am I going to have the most success with. They keep bench warmers. And in a relationship, it's like, yeah, they target, if this is a gentleman, he would be targeting the most successful person. Who am I going to have the best odds with? For various reasons, if it's money or sex or whatever. I don't like the energy. I don't have anything positive off the energy, Dezo, to tell you about the individual. I would love to say something positive. It just looks like a gentleman that's trying to work you for various reasons to fit his gluttonous nature. It sounds like a very younger gentleman as well. I think this person's trying to outsmart you. He's trying to come across as somebody that is capable of love and feelings to see if he can get over your boundary system. It's somebody here that likes to play games, exactly. I've got it. He comes up with this little plan. And he knows that you're a smart person, but it's almost like, well, he's going to be busy too. He's also busy, but he's playing games. If you two have been playing the I'm too busy game, I've got all this going on, he feels like that's his way to outsmart you. I've got boundaries too. I've got shit going on too. Okay, Roy. Right, and I don't think he's good at it. It's a 57 fail. A 5 of Wands to the 7 of Wands. I think he sucks at it. Furthermore, I think he sucks at being busy, even fake busy. He just sucks at it. Right, Tower reversed, secret revealed. Honey, his project plan here of trying to outsmart you. Queen of Swords challenge. Like, I'm busy too, but he's playing games. It's being fake busy. God. Hey, Truth Wave, how you doing? Hello, Elaine. Hello. Yeah, but Dezo, the reason you're not interested, what is about the, I don't know. He just comes across as somebody that wants, he is insecure about his appendage size and his overall intimacy game, okay? That's it. There's something that he's got a lot of insecurity about his appendage size and his overall technique. Whatever. Anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm getting ready to go. Maya Doss, I didn't see yours, huh? I can't, I have no idea who is next. So please don't say I'm skipping you because, well, I am, but it's not intentional. I just don't have a clue who's next. But Thelma, thank you for coming on here every day and helping me out. I do appreciate you greatly. I appreciate all my old subscribers, I don't want to say old, my loyal subscribers, and my new ones as well. Thank you all. But I'm not seeing anybody chime on and say, hey, try to come out, come back in. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. And I've been on here for a while. 2 hours, 20 minutes. I come on weekly. I can say that about myself. I do commit to doing this weekly. But I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth and give a day or a time. Because then if I can't make it, I feel guilty. But anyhow, that's all, you guys. Thank you for all your time. Everybody, stay safe out there. Thank you for visiting me, chopping it up with me. Thank you for your donations. Y'all take care, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Thelma.